Hi everyone, welcome to this Diablo Immortal video. So the Berserk crossover with Diablo Immortal is still going on, and yeah, make sure you grab all of the rewards you can just to get that legendary crest right at the end, and all of the really cool cosmetics you can get along the way as well. But there's one thing about this event which is really bugging me, and it's been bugging me for a long time, and it's this Apostile's challenge over here. You can see it's got times 80, which I've got up to at the moment. I don't know why this number doesn't go down but just keeps going up. So if we have a look here, make sure you definitely go in and claim the rewards for these as well, so you get a daily login reward, and then every time you earn 30 battle points you get to claim some rewards there as well, so that's really cool. Now if you have a look on the left hand side, it says face Nosferatu Zod, remaining entries 82. So that's gone up now to 82 from 80, so you can see the number does go up because I collected these two. So I've now got 82 remaining entries. Now let's head over to Nosferatu Zod and fight him a couple of times. Okay, so we're at the Hall of Slaughter. This is where you face up against Nosferatu Zod and you get these bonus rewards as well. You need to equip the Crimson Behelit gem to actually activate these bonus rewards, but there is a little tip here. You don't actually have to replace one of your gems to actually trigger that. You can actually just go to auxiliary gem and then go down to the Crimson Behelit gem, which you hopefully have, and then put it in auxiliary, and that actually counts. You'll notice it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You click on find party. I don't know why sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see on the left, it doesn't mention that I've got that gem equipped, but then other times it does, so that's one thing which is a bit dodgy here. Let's go in and face Nosferatu Zod. Okay, so it said remaining entries 82, so let's just fight Nosferatu Zod. Now I don't mind this boss, the boss isn't too bad, it's just that we end up having to repetitively spam this boss, and that's kind of ruined the fun out of the whole event and the boss. But the boss itself is pretty cool. I like the animations, and you know, this area is quite nice as well. It's quite claustrophobic. The boss's size is pretty huge as well. Maybe they could have made him a bit more difficult. That might have been a good idea. Or maybe they could have made him a larger raid boss where you need more people to actually defeat him. That might have been fun as well. Okay, so here we go. He's on his last bit of health. I find it fun going into the summon build just to overpower Nosferatu Zod with more minions to go up against him. There we go. So Hall of Slaughter completed, and you get some rewards as well. So I got some legendary gear. Let's exit. Okay, now if we go back to that screen, and here we go. It still says 82. Remaining entries 82. Now I even did this for a full hour. I just like spammed it. I thought maybe this counter is actually going down, but it's just not showing that it's going down. So I ended up spamming it for a whole hour. I must have done over like 40 or so. This is when I had about 40 entries remaining or something like that, quite a while back. And even after that, it just let me carry on doing this indefinitely, and it just wouldn't stop. So it just really bugs me that this counter just keeps going up and doesn't go down, and it's really misleading that it says remaining entries 82. So even when I go down in the inventory here, let's click on the Apostle's Tribute item. So this is the event reward you get, and this is what you need to fight Nosferatu Zod. It clearly says 1 tribute is required to enter the Apostle's Challenge and face Nosferatu Zod. And I've got 82, so you'd think each time you fight Nosferatu Zod, these tributes go down until you end up collecting more. That would make sense. And it's kind of annoying for those of us who like to complete and cap everything in the game and sort of keep on top of everything. And when you're trying to do that, you just keep seeing this number go up. So this has been bugging me for ages. Just seeing this number of entries just keep increasing, now up to 82, and it's just going to keep going up. I guess the only good thing is it does allow you to just keep spamming this if you want to, and I guess the only benefit of that is if you do manage to get the Crimson Behelit gem from him. I actually don't know if I got this gem from him or not, because I do have a few Crimson Behelit gems, but I don't know if any of the ones that I got were actually from this event or not, to be honest. The other thing you get is these blood-soaked chest rewards, so make sure you do go ahead and use these when you do fight Nosferatu Zod and defeat him, so you'll get some scraps and other loot as well for doing that. So let me just check the legendary gem which I've got, Crimson Behelit in Orcs. There we go. So this power and command definitely has Crimson Behelit as an auxiliary gem in that slot. And yeah, multiple times when I've clicked find party with it in auxiliary, I've seen it say Crimson Behelit under my name on the left hand side, and now it doesn't, so I don't know what's really changed there. It's a bit odd. And let me cancel this party here. Let me leave. Let me try it again, but this time remove it from auxiliary and remove this legendary gem and completely replace it with the new Crimson Behelit gem, which is somewhere down here. Here we go. Let me try again. There we go. On the left, it still doesn't say it under my name. Sometimes it actually does mention under your name that you've got the Crimson Behelit gem equipped, and other times it doesn't mention it. It's slightly inconsistent. I don't know why it pops up sometimes and doesn't other times. I don't know if that's a bug. Let me know in the comment section if I'm completely missing something there. And the other thing is, when the use button actually pops up once I do find the last party member, it actually has a symbol of the Apostle tribute. So it clearly shows that you need to use one of those tributes to enter. So it's a bit odd that the number of tributes doesn't go down every time that you go and use one. So here we go, it says use one. Crimson Behelit is not under my name. And let's go ahead and fight Nosferatu Zod one more time. This time the difficulty has been lowered because of someone else I've got in my party who's on a lower difficulty. I wouldn't really suggest doing that unless you're actually going for that legendary gem, because the good thing about fighting Nosferatu Zod is he drops legendary gear. I've noticed a decent amount of legendary items dropping from Nosferatu Zod, so you don't really want to drop down in difficulty, because then you're going to get lower difficulty, lower stats, legendary gear, and it's kind of going to waste your time. So I definitely recommend going in at a higher difficulty if you can, if you are spamming this. So there we go, I got a chest item, but that chest item is going to be something which is going to be too weak for me. Okay, now if I have a look at the Struggler's Path area again, there we go, the Apostles Challenge still says 82, and here it even says face Nosferatu Zod, remaining entries 82. So no matter how many times we face Nosferatu Zod, that counter does not go down, and it really bugs me. I don't know what's actually going to happen to these items afterwards. And let me go ahead and use more chests, see if we get anything lucky from it. Nope, I don't get anything more from doing that. Yeah, let me know if I'm actually missing something with this event and why that counter doesn't go down. It is slightly annoying. I mean, the event is pretty cool. I like that they've added this boss in there. It was fun to begin with, but they've kind of removed that fun by just making us spam it indefinitely, and there's no cap at all. So it is a bit of a shame there, and it's really misleading with the text as well for this particular event, because it clearly does say remaining entries, which doesn't go down and it only goes up. The only good thing I do like about this now is, as I said, when you do go and fight Nosferatu Zod, he has a very high chance of dropping legendary gear. So I do get a lot of legendary gear dropping from Nosferatu Zod. So if you do have time, it's just something you can just spam for a while to try your luck on legendary gear, just to see if you get anything decent from there. And obviously you can get a chance of getting the Crimson Behelit gem, but you can only do that once, so you can only get it one time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a little mini rant for this video. A few issues I've noticed which kind of bug me. Firstly, this counter just not going down, and the other one being where it used to say Crimson Behelit on the left hand side under my name when I have the gem equipped, but now it doesn't seem to come up with that at all, and I don't know why. So it's a bit inconsistent there. Let me know if you have any idea what's going on here and how you find this event. Are you finding it fun? Have you got that gem from it? I don't think I have yet, but I may keep trying. It's just annoying that there's no cap here. So thanks for watching. Enjoy fighting Nosferatu Zod and clearing the rewards for this event. Make sure you get all of the rewards available, because it's really easy to do so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.